Hey, what is up, everybody? 2024 Top Series 2 preview. I'm super excited for Series 2. I can promise you're going to have a ton of people coming on YouTube. Oh, Series 2 is trash. It's garbage. The rookie class is trash. This set stinks. You're going to get all of that. I'm not here for that. I'm actually excited about this set. There's a few reasons why. I think there's a decent amount of rookies that are like a little bit of long-term holds. And then I think there's some opportunities for some sell nows. So right when you get the product, right when you rip it, if you end up pulling something big of some of these guys, I think they're going to be able to turn a profit for you real quick. And it's a great set just for collectors. Like it's really not that bad. So you're going to get a ton of people that are ripping it, but not me. I'm not going to do that today. So let's take a look at this checklist. So here you can see the Beckett website. Series 2 checklist overview. Pete Crow Armstrong. There's the first look at his rookie. He's going to be one of the chases this year for sure. When you scroll down, they give you the parallels and they tell you which is exclusive to which set. Like the Aquas for Fanatics, the gold foils are jumbo only, yellows and the yellow foils are hanger box only. A lot of this is fairly standard. The only thing I noticed that was different, if you go to the bottom where it says platinum and printing plates, right above that it says clear numbered to 10. Now, as far as I know, in years past, the clear-cut versions, these see-through acetate cards, were hobby-only exclusive. I'm assuming that they just forgot to put this on there. Unless you can get clear cuts in retail, which would be very interesting, they're ridiculously hard to pull. But if you get the right name, they are really, really valuable. Scrolling down here, this looks like the camo parallel, which looks awesome. And there's Gunnar Henderson. That's going to be his Topps rookie cup card. Obviously, it's not his rookie card. Keep that in mind for you newer collectors out there. But there are some people that will pay a little bit more because it's his gold cup card. There's certain people out there who collect gold cups and such. Here is the parallels for the Blasters. Hot dogs. That's going to be hilarious. Statue of Liberty, Beach Umbrella to 50, Sun to 10, Fireworks to 5, and Waves is going to be the 1 of 1. The Blasters have gotten a lot better because of these holiday parallels, because it gives you a better chance to hit something cool. Golden Mirrors. Here's Imanaga for the Cubs on his Golden Mirrors. Those are back, obviously. I love these all-star inserts. These are going to be sweet. And they also have, obviously, the autograph versions of these. So those are really nice. There's a Griffey Heavy Lumber. Wouldn't that be something? Heavy Lumbers are always good hits. This is Around the Horn. You can see here. Ellie De La Cruz rookie card there. And then Silver Slugger. Or what is this one here? Oh, the 40-70. So this is a Ronald Acuna set. And there's also autographs in this too as well, I think, that are numbered to 10 or something. We'll get to that in a little bit. Silver Slugger Award winners. These are pretty cool too. And then there's certain inserts that are retail exclusive, autographs, obviously memorabilia cards, yada, yada, yada. Let's get to the meat and potatoes, the checklist. 350 cards in the base checklist. So we're going to go through. I got a few names to highlight. I got some statistics, a bunch of different stuff. I'm going to go through just, I don't know, I got like 15 players here or something. So not too many guys. Card number 363, Bryce Jarvis. Why am I highlighting Jarvis? I'm not really highlighting him. I wanted to point out he was a guy that I went in on his year. I collect a bunch of his cards. I ended up collecting a bunch of them because I had him on like a fantasy baseball dynasty league or whatever. He's doing okay, actually. He's got a 3.86 earned run average in 26 appearances. Keep in mind, he is in the bullpen, though. He is not a starting pitcher, but I just wanted to point out him. There is card 371 is Pete Crow Armstrong's combo card. That is not his true rookie, but I wanted to point that one out as well. As we scroll down here, we get to 394, which is Heston Kjerstad's rookie card. I know Kjerstad struggled when he came up, but look, between him and Colton Cowser, probably one of those guys is going to materialize. Kjerstad struggled, but in AAA, he dominates. He's got over 150 at-bats, 323 average, 14 home runs, and he's only 22 years old, 23 years old. So there's a lot of room for growth for Kjerstad. I wouldn't give up on him just because he came up and struggled. It's a similar situation to Jackson Holiday. He's not even close to the level of prospect as Jackson is, but you don't give up on somebody after 50, 60 at-bats. That's just not what you do. Card number 397 is an interesting name for the Nationals. Jacob Young, rookie card. He's 24 years old. He's actually done pretty well this year. He's batted .283. The guy just has no power whatsoever. I don't think he's like this, chase card or anything like that. But he strikes me as the type of guy who might have a longer career. Therefore, his rookie card over time might gain a little bit of value if you got him in a parallel or something. But nothing crazy, just somebody that I wanted to point out. Here's card 407, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's going to be a lot of people's number ones in this set. I don't know that it's necessarily my number one. I guess it depends on how you're looking at it. I kind of have a list of 3 or 4 guys that I kind of like in this set a lot. Pete, I think, is a long-term hold in this set. He's a high-end prospect. I'm a Mets fan. He was a Mets prospect. I was super excited about him, and then we moved on from him. This year so far, batting .235 in 28 games, shows some speed. He's got 7 stolen bases. He really hasn't blown off the page, but I believe in his talent. So I do think he's going to be a pretty solid player. He is card number 407. Card 442 is one of the most interesting cards in the checklist to me. Imanaga for the Cubs rookie card. Look, his numbers are outrageous. He's 5-1. He's got a 1.88 earned run average, like he's, prime Doc Gooden or Pedro Martinez. He's 30 years old. Keep that in mind. He's a pitcher. If you pull an Imanaga whale, if you pull a huge auto, numbered auto, or a very low-numbered parallel, my advice would be to sell that card. Why? Because, because he's a pitcher that's 30 years old. His cards are probably never going to get higher than they are in value on release day. It's different if you're a Cubs fan, obviously, or you want to start a PC of him. But what I'm saying is, there is value in Imanaga. I've seen a lot of people online saying, he's 30, there's no value in his cards. Get out of here. When this set comes out, people are going to be buying him and another pitcher that we'll get to in a minute. You got to remember, card collecting, too, is a global thing. So people from Japan, they're going to want that card. So keep that in mind. eBay makes it super easy to do international sales. Imanaga's not a guy I'm going to be collecting, but he is a guy I'm going to be flipping if I end up getting something awesome. That's for sure. I think he's one of the best quick flips in the set. Card 450, there's Gunnar Henderson for Baltimore. 451 is Jordan Lawler. Now, Lawler, to me, is another long-term hold. And another guy, don't give up on him. He struggled last year in the big leagues, no question about it. He also played 105 games in AAA and batted .278 with 20 homers, 67 RBIs, and 36 stolen bases. I don't believe he's going to hit for average at the next level. I think he's going to top out maybe at a .260, .265 hitter. That doesn't mean he can't be a good player in the league for a long period of time, especially if he has power and speed. I'm like 90% sure he's on a rehab stint in the minors right now, but he should be coming up soon. He's a player to watch, card 451. Card 480 is Mason Wynn. Now, Mason Wynn has to be, to me, the most interesting player in the set. I've pulled some decent Mason Wynn Bowman cards, so I'm kind of undecided on what I want to do if I pull some Series 2, but the guy this year batting .309 in 175 at-bats. That's not a small sample size. So 22 years old, batting .309. I mean, we saw Corbin Carroll dominate last year and then take a step back. It's possible, but those numbers are eye-popping. He's having a really nice year, and I've taken notice because, to be honest with you, I didn't think much of him when the season started, but those numbers don't lie. I think Mason Wynn's going to be a good long-term hold. The next card is one of the keys to this set, in my opinion. Card number 500. It's not a rookie. Shohei. Guys, remember, it's not just about rookies in a set. You have Shohei in this set at card number 500 in his Dodgers gear. If you pull a big Shohei parallel, real quick, I think it was Series 1 of last year. I can't remember if it was Series 1 or Series 2. I bought a sealed jumbo hobby case that was horrendous. It was one of the worst cases I ever bought. In the second to last box, in the first pack, I pulled a Shohei clear-cut number to 10. It saved everything. It wasn't a rookie. So for everybody that's yelling about this rookie class, Shohei is in here. That's a big card. Like, it's a big chase having one of the best players in the game in this set, because you could pull his camo to 25. You could pull anything. I mean, I just wanted to point that out. Card number 548, kind of a controversial player. Obviously, Noelvi Marte, rookie card for Cincinnati. Noelvi was a top tier prospect, I think for Seattle as well. If I might be mistaken in that, but I'm pretty sure. He batted .316 last year. Obviously, this year he's been suspended for a PED suspension. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with him. Is he going to be the same player when he comes back? But he's one of those guys where the market is going to be all over the place on his parallels until people see him in action. So he's an interesting player. Card 553. This is another, I think, sell right away candidate, but it's kind of growing on me to start a little bit of a collection for him. That's Yamamoto for the Dodgers. Yamamoto is different than Imanaga in a lot of ways. The biggest one, he's 25. I mean, he's only 25 years old. He's got 5 more years probably in the league than Imanaga does. He's 6-2 this year, 3.32 earned run average, and he's on the best team in baseball. That matters. To me, it matters as a collector. He's going to be with Shohei, Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts. It's going to help his numbers. It's going to help his statistics 100%. Yamamoto is very interesting to me. I think my strategy with him is hope I pull one good card and keep that and sell the rest to try to make some money back. I'm not going to be a collector of him necessarily. I kind of pick my spots with guys on who I'm collecting, and he's not one that I've picked. This next guy is one that I'm going to be kind of, I don't want to say all in because I don't do that anymore in terms of going all in on players, but card number 628, Junior Caminero. So Caminero was one of the top prospects in baseball. He came up, he didn't really impress or anything like that. I still think he's one of the top prospects in baseball. 261, 8 home runs in AAA. Again, nothing crazy happening with him right now. His on-base percentage is pretty good. He just seems like he's going to be really solid. And to me, he's the guy that I kind of want to commit to in this set, along with Pete Crow Armstrong. Those are going to be the 2 main guys. Mainly because I'm not sure if people are going to pay a lot for a Caminero parallel right now until they see something. So whereas Mason Wynn, for example, he's proven he's batted .300 in 175 at-bats. So people are going to be more apt to go that route. And then let's scroll all the way down to the bottom. I'm skipping over some, there's some really good cards in here. Some good future stars and stuff like that. But I'm skipping over that to get to 691, Jung Ho Lee, the San Francisco Giants rookie. He's 25 years old. I haven't been impressed with him at all. He's a Korean player from the KBL. He dominated the KBL. He had high 300s every year. It just hasn't translated to the pros yet. Now, again, he's 25, and it's a big adjustment coming from a league like the KBL to the pros. I mean, these dudes, you're playing the best of the best over here. So maybe it's just an adjustment for him. He's batting .262. Not the greatest. I really thought he was going to be a .285, .295 hitter in the bigs. I knew the home runs probably wouldn't be there. Stolen bases, we'll see. .262 is too low for him. Hopefully he's able to turn that around. But he's the last real rookie that I wanted to highlight in the set. And then let's scroll up here because I wanted, there was one thing that I noticed. Let's go to variations real quick. Golden Mirror, we know about that. Every card, all 350 have a golden mirror variation. There's nothing else in here really of substance. Autographs, that's what I wanted. So here's what I was talking about with the Ronald Acuna set, the 40-70 autograph checklist. They are all numbered to 10, except for the reds and the platinum. So keep in mind these are going to be really, really hard to pull, but there's 11 different cards in that set. I think the 89 autograph checklist is pretty awesome. There's 95 cards in here. You got your standard black, gold, red, and platinum. One thing that stood out to me on this is 89 BA-JC, Jackson Churio. So Jackson Churio's rookie is not in this set. They clearly are saving Churio and Paul Skeens and probably Jackson Holiday as well for update. So that's going to be really interesting. But Churio's auto is in here, so I found that to be interesting. And there's some really interesting names on here, some big-time players, and then some cool old-time players that I didn't expect. Mark Grace, Paul O'Neill, Prince Fielder. You know, it's just some kind of some cool names on that list. The 89 All-Star autographs, those are always really tough pulls. If you guys watched the case break I did on Update, you saw me pull the Nolan Ryan. That was the only one of those I've pulled out of multiple cases. But this is where you're going to get a lot of your Legends players. You can see, look at the names on here. Derek Jeter, Strawberry, Winfield, the Crime Dog, the Big Hurt, Greg Maddux, Bo Jackson. I mean, just a lot of the superstars in this set. Mike Trout, Nolan Ryan. I mean, you could just go down the list here. Amazing autograph checklist, as usual. And then the silver pack autos as well, that shows here. Dynamic dual autos. So there's one card of this. C.J. Stroud and Wembanyama. That is pretty interesting there. First pitch autos, those are people who threw out the first pitch, obviously. There is a C.J. Stroud play ball autograph in here. Very interesting for football fans. Silver slugger autos are almost impossible. They're hobby and jumbo exclusive, and they're all numbered to 25 or less. Really hard to pull those. Baseball Stars autograph. This is where you're going to get your lower end autographs mixed in with your higher end. These are not all lower end autographs. You'll see a lot of those names on here, but on this list, Jackson Holiday. So that's really awesome. So we're going to have an opportunity to pull a Jackson Holiday auto out of this as well. Dual autographs, man, if you go through and look at these dual and triple autos, there's some really awesome stuff. The one that stands out that I'm going to highlight because I don't want to keep you forever, Ken Griffey Jr. and Mike Trout. I would cut my finger off on my next live stream if I pull that card. That card is amazing. And when you go down to, there's a ton of them. They're all really good. The triple autos are just amazing too. Griffey, Ichiro, and Julio Rodriguez. There was one on here with the Braves, Tom Glavine, John Smoltz, and Greg Maddux. I mean, that's super cool. So a lot of cool stuff on this checklist. And like I said before, guys, I'm excited about this. There's not everybody's going to be excited about it. And look, I get it. Series 1, clearly better. Update is clearly going to be better because it's going to be a mad chase for Paul Skeens. Everybody is all over that dude. So Update is going to be a better set, but that doesn't mean there's not value in this set. I think we pointed out plenty of guys that you can hit. Just budget yourself. We went hard at Series 1. We're probably going to go hard at Update. Just go middle of the road on this. I'm going to do a jumbo hobby case, mainly for the channel. If I didn't have the channel, I probably wouldn't do that, but I'm going to do a jumbo hobby case, and then, of course, I'm going to do a bunch of retail stuff to try to show you guys which is the best format to buy. So I appreciate you guys watching, and if you want to follow along with all the battles and all the previews, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks.